What up, YouTube? Schmidtward here, checking in with a Tier 1 difficulty Lightning Sentry declone video. Season 10, Desecration, Project Diablo 2. Yeah. The build is Lightning Sentry Sin. Gear is fairly budget. We'll go over that at the end. If you're like Jeremy and you want to skip ahead, watch the gear, then the video, be my guest. We recorded a Tier 1 kill previous to this one. Well, we streamed it, didn't record. I'm on a laptop right now, and I usually have a hotkey for it when I'm using my keyboard, but we're just using a laptop keyboard, and I guess I hit stream instead of record. That's neither here nor there. As you can see, I have 2,700 health. No jaw runes were hurt in making this video. I am using the lifers I've acquired, but I'm fairly confident I won't rip to Tier 1 clone, but there's one kind of close call in this video, right before the third Nova phase, where I definitely had potential to rip, but yeah, neither here nor there. We do get the kill here, spoiler alert. Honestly, the gear's super mid. We're not really using shockweb per DPS. We only have one hard point into it. We opted to go claw block route, try to maximize that. Yeah, I'm using a dwarf star with 6 absorb with a life slam, which is pretty nice. I'm hoping to use that for my tier 2 attempt, but after doing these 2 tier 1s, I definitely need some damage and or life. I mean, the life can be acquired through jaw runes, but the damage, we either need more plus skills or facets in the gear. There's definitely a few spots where we could facet if we had better inventory, but I'm not really trying to break the bank in this inventory for just, tier 0, tier 1 farming, as I do not think I'm ready for tier 2 with the current gear. Clone's kind of just like a side project. We're really gearing up for Rathma tier 2 at the moment. You can kind of see on my needs list, it's mostly Rathma stuff, but yeah. We are doing pretty good in this attempt. My Shadow Master is dying way faster than in the tier 0 videos, obviously, or attempts rather, but on tier 0, I like using the Master during the skeleton phases, but on tier 1, the melee guys kind of get held up by the Master, and it just kind of doesn't really do what I want it to do. I could definitely use it a little better, like when I'm just fighting clone one-on-one. The Master will eat like one attack, which, isn't nothing when you're juving so often. It's not like mana's really an issue. That being said, I felt like this attempt was pretty clean. Just really trying to remember to refade, rebow before, you really feel like you have to do it. Like, let's say BO drops, and then you're like, oh no, panic, I need to BO. Where, if you do it with like 90 seconds, a minute left, it's, not the end of the world. Yeah, I can probably do these pillar phases a little better as well. But yeah, all that being said, I'm pretty happy with how this went. As a trapper, you're really just trying to like get him, honestly, before the skeletons pop. Like, this is a fine spot for him to be in, but it does kind of restrict where you can run with him. Like, him in the middle is totally fine, but like you personally, your character doesn't want to be in the middle when the skeletons spawn, because that can lead to trouble. Here we are, just getting the skeleton phases down. In phase 2 and 3, when there are archers and then the mages in phase 3, you really just want to gather up all those melee guys, have them chase you while you're trying to get down the ranged guys. The melee guys, especially on an assassin with pretty good run walk, you're not going to get hit by those. You're really just trying to minimize the time the archers and mages are up. That being said, it's really not the end of the world, for the archers and mages. We currently have 51 weapon block, which is obviously kind of insane. Please don't nerf that. Weapon block's really good. You block spells, you block archers, just really GG in Clone, Rathma, and pretty much any content in the game. I didn't know you could run between the trap soul and the pillar there. That was kind of cute. I was like, oh, well, that's fun. But yeah, so on a trapper, you just try to get down the ranged guys. I think it's honestly true for pretty much any declone attempt. I don't think you're ever like focusing the melee guys. I was helping somebody get their tier 2 clone kill who reached out after they saw a video, and a big thing I noticed in the video they shared was that they were prioritizing the melee guys and just eating a lot of damage, and therefore too many potions to kind of be viable, because you do, more geodes the better, especially in a tier 2 fight. Here we are, filling our belt, Nova phase, dropped to 670, not the end of the world, but we did not expect that to happen. Kind of caught us off guard. Yeah, you really just want to avoid that kind of thing. So like, you do want to fill your potions, sooner than later towards either A, skeleton phase, or B, a Nova phase, just because either one of those catching you off guard could be the death of your character. At this point, when there aren't skeleton archers spawning, or skeletons in general, you kind of want to get them to the middle just so you have more space to run around and kind of dodge the meteors, as opposed to just having them against the wall. That being said though, run felt pretty good. We're just doing tier 1s, trying to get an item drop, which we don't have that much hope for, but 8-minute run versus 3.5-minute run with a chance of dropping an item seems good. Here's the Annie. It's dog shit. Thanks for watching. Drop a sub here. It's free. Drop a follow on Twitch. That's free. Join the Discord if you'd like. Links are in the description of this YouTube video. Here we got the Claw, pretty mid. Failed P-Box, Max Fire as Andy's pretty mid. Amulet, that's pretty much Amara's, pretty mid. Second Claw, pretty mid. Those Water Walks are pretty nice. Life Slam on an already high roll. Dwarf Star. Verdungo, that's pretty much not corrupted. A decent Shaft Stop with 3 rubies. We got the FHD PDR All-Res Ring to pair with the Lava Gouts for CBF. I think we had 2 shales on the weapon to hit the 9-frame trap lane speed. We had a shale in the helmet for FHR. And then we had a lightning res jewel in the offhand claw. And then just the rubies and the shaft stop. I noticed we had no FHR without the Noko after making that change. So we are using some 5 FHR small charms, and then some of mine, these are all the trap lifers I have. I'm really looking for more of those. Sweet. We're just going to go over the advanced stats screen here. 90 fire res. And then we have some max poison, which isn't super relevant. And then 75 cold and lightning, which obviously could be better. 6 fire absorb off the dwarf. We have 50 PDR thanks to Fade. 50 hit recovery, hitting that 48 breakpoint. We got 90 IES, hitting that 89 breakpoint because our claw base is shit. And then we almost have 2700 health. Sweet. Thanks for watching, and catch you soon on the stream, hopefully. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.